Out of your Uber, you rate your driver. Now, in some towns in Virginia, you get pulled over, you rate the cop. 2 police departments in the state report they've rolled out a program called Guardian Score. Officers are supposed to hand out cards asking for feedback and every contact with members of the public. People can then rate the officers in their communication and their fairness. The police chief in Warrenton, Virginia, about an hour west of D.C., says the system is improving policing and helping to build trust in the community. Here's CNBC's Shamari Stone.
Here in this small town of Warrenton, Officer Molly Kimball patrols, knowing her encounters are rated.
How you doing, ma'am? Know why I stopped you today?
Officer Kimball reenacts a typical speed stop. The interaction might sound familiar.
Do you got your license and registration on you?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
But residents pulled over are now being asked to do something brand new.
You can scan this and you'll be able to rate your encounter with me, okay?
Officers are required to hand out a QR code located on the back of their business card, asking for feedback on the encounter. Some cops were wary at first.
We were all kind of skeptical because we thought it was going to be more negative.
But after the feedback,
I feel like a lot of us like it. I've gotten very good reviews. I think that's just my personality.
It's something Kimball's boss, Warrenton Police Chief Michael Kochis, says is a win-win.
What we started to see was more of a relational type of policing when it came to these traffic stops. The officers were just a little bit more personable.
All right, ma'am, I went ahead, just wrote you a warning for today, okay?
People can anonymously rate officers in the star-based system survey on fairness, listening skills, communication, and they can leave other comments. Chief Kochis says it helps maintain expectations.
For way too long, good cops were defined as those who wrote a lot of tickets and made a lot of arrests. And those of us who have been in this profession for a long time know that that's not necessarily the definition of a good cop.
But what about negative comments, and how can you check to make sure the rating is fair? And if cops are too generous? Supervisors check body-worn cameras.
They can go in and review that footage and kind of find out what's going on and make adjustments before it gets worse.
Many locals here in Warrenton welcome the program.
I actually think that it's a great thing to do. In all honesty, especially in today's age, we definitely need to be holding some of these police officers accountable.
Others hope to see it in their communities.
I think this system here will allow the nation to be able to be the voice and give a more accurate poll on exactly what's going on.
The Warrenton Police Department has an average rating of 4.96 out of 5 stars. Now, Guardian Score is also in Pennsylvania, and it's expanding to California.